I remember like it was yesterday, the day my parents had the talk with my older brother and me. It was over breakfast, and my poor dad, a man of few words, he started off the conversation. I don't recall all that he said. I do remember it wasn't going well. So mom took over, and she now says she never did this, but oh, how can't my brother and I remember? How could we forget? Mom took out a piece of paper and a pencil and started drawing things my young eyes had never seen before. We laugh about this now, that, oh, I wish I still had that piece of paper to show her. We had that conversation. Well, that was the first time and the only time my parents talked with me about sex. Sadly, most students I talk with tell me their parents never have this conversation with them. And those who have tell me similar stories as mine. Awkward, funny, and a conversation that never happens again. Did you know if your child watches MTV for 30 minutes, on average they'll receive more than 2,000 sexual references? Yes, 2,000. My kids and yours are learning about sex in so many ways, from so many voices. It's potentially in their music, in their movies. Their friends talk about it. Some of their friends are possibly doing it. The world is teaching your kids and mine about sex. Are you? In this episode of Family Strong, I'm going to tell you exactly what your son, your daughter needs to hear from you about sex. You can subscribe to the Family Strong podcast on all podcast platforms or listen at my website, jeffreydeen.com/podcast. I hope you listen to this week's episode of Family Strong with Jeffrey Dean. Everything my kid needs to know about sex.